All organisms need energy to grow and survive and carry out all the functions of life. But how do we get this energy? Animals like us get this energy through eating food. So, being living things, plants must need energy too, right? But we know that they don't eat food like we do. This is because instead, they have the ability to make their own food. Now, you might be confused because you might argue that we make our food too, except not in the same way that plants do. Our food is made up of other organisms, like other animals or plants. But plants can actually create their own food inside of them by a process called photosynthesis. This uses only three main things: water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. They take in water that's found in the soil in which they're growing in through their roots, and this water moves up into the stem to the leaves. Root hair cells are what actually absorb water from between the particles of soil. A plant will receive carbon dioxide from the air around it as it passes through the leaf and goes into it. This is possible as leaves have structures called stomata, which are usually found on the underside of the leaf, through which gas exchange can take place. Therefore, carbon dioxide diffuses into the stomata when it opens. Finally, plants have organelles in their cells called chloroplasts. Chloroplasts contain a pigment called chlorophyll, which allows a plant to absorb sunlight, which is needed for photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is also a green pigment, and that's the reason why most plants you see are green. Photosynthesis takes place inside these chloroplasts, and in the process, carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight are used to create glucose and oxygen. Glucose is a type of sugar from which plants can later release energy from. Therefore, glucose is food for the plant, which they can make themselves. Oxygen is also released by photosynthesis, however, it's simply an unwanted byproduct of the reaction and so it diffuses out of the stomata of the plant. This means that plants can produce oxygen, which is one of the main reasons why all of us depend on plants and why they're so important for our survival, as we all need oxygen to live.